Hello and welcome to AOH Digital Literacy for All, brought to you by MonTogo.net YouTube channel. My name is Dominique Adabi and I'm your host. The topic of our video today is how to turn a test into a PowerPoint or Sway presentation using AI. But before we start, I'd like to remind you, if you haven't yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. In this video today, I'm going to first take you to office.com, and from there we will use a simple test written in Microsoft Word and transform it into a good looking presentation. We'll first do it with Microsoft Sway, and then later we'll do it with Microsoft PowerPoint. Microsoft Sway is a software that is available for free online that help us to create either presentation or website. We can use it as a company website, or we can just use it to tell a story. Like if you went to vacation and you took a lot of pictures, you can use Microsoft Sway to make an amazing looking presentation, which you can then share with your friends. And if you are a teacher, you can also use Microsoft Sway to make a presentation which you can use in your classrooms. So in this video today, I'm going to show you step by step how we can take a test and turn it into presentation, first using Microsoft Sway and then later Microsoft PowerPoint. So without further ado, I'm going to turn to my computer and start the presentation. Now that I'm in front of my computer, allow me to open my Word document here. So this is just a plain test written in Microsoft Word. In this video today, I'm going to show you how we can transform this test into either a PowerPoint presentation or a Sway presentation. For the Sway presentation, we can actually do it straight from Microsoft Word desktop version like this one, by simply going to File and then going to Transform. Okay, and then we can transform it into a website. A Sway actually allow us to make a presentation or a website which can be hosted online, and using a link we can share it with other people and they can view it exactly like a website, or you can use it as a storytelling presentation in a classroom setting. But we're not going to use this method in this video. Instead, we will use the one online. So to do it is simple. First, I'm going to just copy my test. Control A on my keyboard to select, and then Control C to copy. Okay, now that I have my test copied, I'm gonna close this window or minimize it for now, and then we'll open a web browser. For the purpose of our video today, we'll use a Microsoft Edge web browser, this one. Now that we have the web browser open, we're going to go to office.com. So in my address bar, I will just type in office.com and send. Okay, so we are now on office.com, which is actually changing names. So soon will be called Microsoft 365. So consider this screen like your desktop computer, which is not physically present in your office, but is online. So on this screen now, we're gonna log in into our Microsoft account so that we can access our applications like Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and whatnot. So to do it, I'm just going to go to sign in. If you don't have a Microsoft account yet, you can just open a new one from this screen here. But I have one, so I'll just go to sign in. Now my account is already linked to this web browser, so I just need to enter, which is here. You see that's my account, demo.english1.montogo.net at outlook.com. so that is my Microsoft account. Now I just need to enter my password and send. Okay, so now I'm within my account. So from here, okay, if I go to the app launch here, You see, I can use Outlook, I can use OneDrive, I can use a Team, I can use Word, I can use PowerPoint, Excel, and many other applications from Microsoft 360 bundle. Okay, so I made a video here called Understanding Microsoft 365. So if you can, please watch that video and all this thing will make sense to you. So for the purpose of our video today, what we're going to do, we're going to open Word online version. So as I have it already open here, I'm just going to click on it. So this is our Microsoft Word online version interface. So I click on new blank document. Alright, now that I have my blank document open, this is just like any other Word document you have used before. As you can see, file, home, insert, layout, reference, review, view. So you can use this to write anything, your CV, newsletter, you know, anything you do with your desktop version of Microsoft Word, you can also do it with this screen here. Okay, so now using my keyboard shortcut Control V, I'm going to paste the text we had copied on other side. Okay, so this is my Word document now copied here. I've titled it Understanding Digital Transformation. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you how we can transform this test into first a SWAY presentation. Then later I'll show you how we can do it as a PowerPoint presentation. So to transform this into a SWAY presentation is simple. We just go to File, and then we go to Export. And then under Export, we'll go to transform to web page. Like I said before, Microsoft Sway allowed us to make a website or presentation. It is a powerful tool for storytelling. So we're gonna use this plain text and then turn it into something with graphics, and we can also embed videos, any kind of links we want, and turn it into either website or a presentation. So I'm going to use transform to web page. So here there are some styles already designed for us, so we can pick any one of them and customize them. Okay, so even if we pick anything here, we can also change it later when we are in design mode. I'll just use this as a guide. We can start with this and see. Okay, and then I'll click on transform. So that's it. The test has been transformed into a website, okay, or into a Microsoft Sway presentation, as you can see here. All right, so it was able to recognize all the headings, the title, the formatting, everything is respected so far. So that with this, you know, if you like it, you can keep it, but if you want to personalize it again, then you can go to edit. Microsoft Sway allows us to tell stories. So as you can see here, there is on this screen we have two options. There is the storyline, and then there is the design mode. Okay, and the storyline, that's where you can come and add what they call here card are like different elements in your document. So and if you go to design, then you can see your work. So let's say this picture here, it doesn't illustrate our work, so we need to replace it with something else. So to do that, then we go to storyline, and from storyline, so that's the background. So that's the background picture you've seen on the other side. So I can just click on it like this, and then go to here to insert a different image or replace the existing one. So there is a suggested sources where I can use, like I can get a picture from OneDrive, I can get it from Bing search engine, I can even get a video from YouTube and use it as a background. So I think I will just tell him to look for a picture from Bing search engine. Now I can just go ahead and type it, so it already filters some example that I can use. But what I'll do here is I'll use the title of the document, so it will be digital transformation. and search a picture. So just go okay. Now we're just going to filter and find me pictures that are talking about digital transformation. And as you see here, it's asking me to only search for Creative Commons pictures, so I will keep it like that for licensing purpose. So now I can just look and find a picture that can serve as my background. Okay, I can take any one. I think I will use I'll use this one. So now that I selected it, I just go to add, and you'll see that it will replace the existing one. So just add. That's it. Now if I go to design mode, you see that the background picture has changed. You see? Okay, so under every heading here, I can add pictures just to illustrate, and I can go ahead and do that. For example, like here, if I want to add maybe here I want to add a picture about customer experience, I can just copy like that for now, as I'll use it to search. So I go back to storyline and then find the appropriate card. So this one, test card here. Then I click on it, and then I can go to add or insert content, and then I'll tell him to insert a picture. And then doing the same way as I did to replace the background, I can just type in my search in word here, and then search, find the correct picture. Maybe I'll use this one, or okay, maybe this one, and then I can just go to add, and you'll see that it's taking the other place. Okay, I'm not going to waste time here. I'm just going to do it quickly so that you can have an idea of how to insert element in your Sway presentation. Okay, so maybe here too I want to add another picture, and just do same thing, go to insert, and then under insert I can add a text like a heading. I can add a simple text. I can add image. I can add a image stack, or I can upload something straight from my computer. So if I go to again image, then I can search something. Maybe I can just type here cost saving. Okay, so this is just an example to show you what is possible, but it will be up to you to find the appropriate term to use. Right, so maybe I can use this one again, insert, and then okay, so maybe to finish my presentation, I can maybe add another one, and then same thing. I'll go to, maybe this time I can even do if I go under media, I can maybe do a video. Okay, and then same thing, I just go here, and then this time as is a video, I'm just gonna tell him to search for a video on YouTube. Okay, then I can just keep it. It's already tried searching, but I can maybe type digital transformation using the same word here, copy, and then I can use it to search a video on YouTube that is talking about digital transformation. Okay, maybe I can use this one, and you see that the video is now here. So if I go to design mode, you will see all the changes I made, and they are all in the document. So with this now, I can go to play, and you can see how our presentation is showing. This time it's just showing as a website. Okay, so if you have a company and you don't have a website yet, this is also something you can start with. Okay, it's just simple. Okay, now if you like what you see, you can share it, or if you know, if there is something else you needed to change, no problem, just go again to edit, and then under design you go to style. Okay, so everything here is predefined, so you just look and see something and then apply it to your document and see if it works. If it doesn't, then you change something else. So those are all available styles. so you can pick any one and see. Let's say we want to try with something like this. Okay, again I can play again. Play is like a preview to see what we got. Okay. Okay, this is just an example, so I think I can leave it like this. But if it's your documents, you can always come and try whatever you want and see. Okay, all right, so we can go ahead with this, and if I don't like it, I can always customize the theme as been suggested. So I can come here, maybe change the color, change the text size, and I can also use the remix. That one is just going to do something random, and I can look at it. If I like it, I'll keep it, but I think I'll go back to previous one. Okay, all right, so with that done, I can close the style, and that's pretty much your presentation. And to share it, simple. You just go to share here, and then you can generate a link. And there are several ways to do that too. You can just copy a link as it is, or you can make it get a visual link which will be shared with like a picture. I'll show you an example. So that's a visual link. You can send this and it will appear exactly like this in the email. Okay, or else just go to simple share and then copy the link. You can also embed it into a document. Okay. So as you're sharing, you can specify whether you want the other people to be able to edit it or just to view. If you're going to be using this as a website, then there's no point sharing it to edit. You can just leave it as only on view, then they can view it like a website. Okay, so I just go ahead and copy the link. All right, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to just open that link in a different tab. I'll open in incognito, and that will be like as if I was giving the link to someone and he's opening it in his web browser. Okay, so that's it. I mean, it looks just like any other website you've seen online, right? So you can use this to create a website. It's all done by artificial intelligence. Everything is set there. You just need to have your text ready and paste it. That's it. All right, and this is one way to view it. And if I go to the setting area here, you can also, this is a default view, so it appears exactly like a normal website. But if you want, you can also change the view here, like the layout. You can change it to this one appear more or less like a PowerPoint presentation. So if you're using a tablet at a conference and you have to make a presentation, you can totally do something like that and present it. Okay, and that's the video that I called in earlier. You can also play directly and you should be able. Okay, so that's it, and there is also another view. You can try that one also and see. And then this one's a navigation bar, so you can go back from beginning, and then using the arrow here, you can scroll from beginning till end. Okay. Okay, so what we're doing here, I just showed you how you can create a document in Sway and share it. So the important thing is that you have the link, and with this link, if you give it to anybody in the world, they will be using it and accessing it. So it's basically like you have your own website and people can use this link to visit it. That's it. Now if I minimize this, and we go back to the design mode, okay, as we started. So all you need to remember here is those two tabs. There is the storyline where you go and then you can add content, or they call them here cards. So if you click on it, then you can choose what kind of content you want to add, whether it's text, they can use a heading or plain text, or some media. You can use image, video, audio. You can embed HTML code from a website, or you can upload a file from your computer. Okay, you can also put a group of elements. Okay, all right, I'm going to make another video only on how to use Microsoft Sway. In that one I'll take my time and explain you in detail, but for the purpose of this video today, I just wanted you to know that with just a plain text, you can automatically convert it into a Sway presentation. Okay, now that we finished with Sway, allow me to close it and we go back to our Word document here, and this time I will show you how we can do the same thing, like transform a text into a presentation, but this time into a PowerPoint presentation. Okay, so to do it simple, as I have my Word document still open, I just go to File, and then from File again I go to Export, and this time instead of choosing transform to a website, I'll choose export to a PowerPoint presentation. So I click on it, and then same thing, I will have options here to choose a template. And then I can scroll and find something I like. If I don't like anything from this first row, I can go to More Theme. Alright, and then I can pick any one. Again, this is just an example, so I'm not going to waste too much time. So I'm just going to pick anything random here, but if it's your document, you will know what to do, right? So I just pick this one and then go to Export. It's going to treat it. And now it's finished. So I'm going to click on Open Presentation to access my PowerPoint document. Okay, so that's my document. So it has automatically transformed it into PowerPoint presentation. So allowed me first to play as a normal PowerPoint presentation so that you can see what it is, and then later I can show you how we can customize it further. So I go to play. Yeah, so it's just like any other PowerPoint presentation. So it was able to locate the point and also call in graphics to illustrate. You see, that's what we mean by artificial intelligence. So he's able to scan the document and then see what is needed and then automatically call it in. You see all those icons, I didn't put them, but he was able to find them himself and suggest it. If I like it, I'll keep it. If I don't like it, then I can replace it with my own thing. That's it. Okay. Okay, so I mean, that's my presentation, and on this side, that's the designer suggesting. So this is what I've got so far. If I don't like it, I can always use the designer here and then replace it. Okay. So you see that it was able to replace the first slide. So maybe if I do the second one, maybe I don't like this one, I don't like the layout, that's not a problem. I can replace it. And I can also insert a picture. Let's say I didn't like that graphic, I can change it. Maybe same thing, I can use it one from my computer, or search from the stock images, or look for one on Bing picture. So maybe I'll try the Bing picture. So I'm only doing this video to let you know that the options are online, so you just need to go, and depending on what you're doing, then you can probably find something to go along with it. So maybe I can just tap in here, digital transformation, search for pictures. Again, I'll keep it under Creative Commons. So that's all the pictures here to illustrate my work. So I can pick any one I want, maybe this one, insert it, and then it will automatically replace this one here. Okay, because it's Creative Commons, you see there will be attribute here, which is fine. Okay, all right. And this is what I got, and if I don't like it based on how the picture is sitting, then I can again go back to the designer mode here and replace it. So that's it. So if I go again from beginning, if I go again to play my presentation, we'll see what we got from the modification we brought. Understanding digital transformation. So that's the picture that we called in to replace the one that was suggested. Okay, so all those things can be changed. So this is just a way to do it quicker. So it's a fast way to create a PowerPoint presentation. If you haven't done this before and you don't know where to start, I'm telling you in this video today that this is a good way to start, and once you get the hang of it, then you can improve on it as you move. Okay, now we've made all of this in online, and you can keep it online, and again you can make a sharing link, and you can share it as a presentation, copy the link, and then people can also click on it and open it, just like we did with Sway. Or else, if you're still the old school type of person and you want to have it on your Microsoft PowerPoint from desktop, that's no problem. You can just go to file here, and then you just go to save as, and then go to download a copy. Okay, you can also download a copy as PDF or as images, but you can also download a copy as a PowerPoint document. Download, and will be saved in your download folder, and then you can open it from Microsoft PowerPoint desktop version. So just let me open it, and you'll see what I mean. Got it. Enable. So that's my document. You see, I was able to use a test that I wrote in Word, and like this test, I was able to use this test that I wrote in Word to turn it into a website or a Sway presentation, and also into a PowerPoint presentation, and download it back onto my computer. And this whole thing took less than 10 minutes. We are at the end of our presentation today, and I hope the way I was able to take you to office.com and show you how you can transform a test into a PowerPoint presentation or a Sway presentation, you have found this video useful. If that's the case, please share it with your colleagues. And if you haven't yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. Once again, I say thank you and see you next time.